Defining first aid is really kind of a difficult thing. Um, Most sources that I've read will define first aid as the care that is provided before professional rescuers arrive. And that's kind of a broad, and that is true. It is the care that you will provide before professional rescuers arrive. But I think it needs to be even a little bit bigger than that. I don't always think that professional rescuers are needed for every situation. I mean, you touch a eye of the stove and you burn your finger a little bit, and you run some cold water over it for 10 or 15 minutes to cool it off, that's first aid. And you're not going to call 911 and request professional help for something simple like that. Or even a paper cut and putting a Band-Aid on it is first aid. So I think first aid really should be any care that is provided in an emergency. Outside of what professional rescuers provide, because that's supposed to be different than first aid. That's actually medical care. So these are typically simple things that we're going to do that will get us by in an emergency for a few moments or until it is determined that medical care isn't needed. So again, something simple like a small burn, you provide first aid treatment for it, but you don't need medical care. Now it may be something more severe. Maybe you have cut yourself on some broken glass in the sink and you're bleeding profusely, and you apply pressure and it still continues to bleed, and then you put a tourniquet on while someone calls 911. And at that point, professional rescue arrives and medical care is provided, but you still did first aid. So I think first aid is a little bit broader than just the medical care that is provided until professional rescuers arrive. I think we need to include pretty much any care that you do at home. That could be even taking Tylenol for a headache, which is care that is provided, but no professional medical care was needed. So again, a little bit broader than just care provided before emergency medical services. So I hope that helps define first aid a little bit. The rest of this course is going to be going over different types of first aid and how to apply different first aid. And I look forward to seeing what questions you have.